And unmuted.
Unmute.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me make sure I have this muted. So I'm trying to remember because we missed last week, and I
Oh, yeah.
running the two games and our game that we play in. We ended up where you guys were about to enter.
Yeah, that Roaring Horns Big Blue House or whatever.
Right.
Let's see if this actually comes up on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to.
Oh, yeah. It's there. I just had to refresh. Hey, Matt. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's game, Mike punked out.
Somebody else. Oh, Matt. Matt's not going to be there either.
Oh, well then. Sharks. You and me.
Probably Final Fantasy to be.
Psh.
Well, I might be around tomorrow. I don't know.
He'll be here for Sharks.
Then that's all. I need all of it.
And when I told Mike before.
Wait, I'm waiting. Actually, is the stream up for you guys?
Yep.
Sitting there.
Yeah.
Spinning.
I see it. See you.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Is that a greed roll?
Maybe.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not the
Oh, I need my character sheet.
You guys ready?
Born ready.
Born ready. Okay, so to just kind of quickly recap last week before, you guys made it to the city of Waterdeep using a rune coming from Everlund. Found yourself in a crypt, teleporting through. You made your way out. Stayed at an inn where Caden was visited by Sildar. But actually, it wasn't Sildar. It was a doppelganger. And a group of them, assassin-type folks, seems to have plotted revenge on you guys for killing some of their own kind. A fight ensued, and you guys were able to dispatch them. It was pretty close with Caden there for a minute. Them totally getting the surprise on her and stabbing her in the gut. You guys finished resting for the night and then set forth towards the Noble District in Waterdeep in search for Roaring Horn Manor to track down Artis Kimber. During your guys' investigations, that's where it's led you to the Roaring Horn estate. Quite interesting traveling through the Noble District. Kind of found out folks there were kind of assholes, and but got directions where you needed to go, and then you now find yourself standing in front of this large gated villa. You see two guards out in front posted, and this is what
Is Galvin still a little dirty and stinky from the latrine to the face.
Yeah, probably so. I don't think he's washed himself.
Oh, I
don't
took
know.
a bath.
Oh, did you take a bath? Oh, you cleaned up. You cleaned up out in the stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, a little bit. It's. I
Well-
mean, you don't. I mean, there's some stains there, but it's it's not like you went to the spa and got clean. This is more or less that you washed off the chunky matter.
As we like approach this
So
fancy
do you
house.
tell Jen what happened to there? Tell Jen what happened.
No, I didn't. I was trying to
Okay.
keep it safe.
Oh,
Okay,
it was
we'll keep it.
delightful. As we stand in front of this fancy house and we're about to go talk to these people, like I look over at Galvin and I wish to myself that he was a little cleaner, smelled a little better, and like as I do that, like suddenly like strange words come to me, and I
Very
Yes.
nice.
prestidigitation, and I clean up Galvin a little bit.
So all of a sudden you notice, Galvin, that the smell is gone. Your soiled leather armors are completely spotless.
Nice.
And then I look really surprised at what I just did.
Cool. So you no longer smell like shit.
I'm happy about this.
And it was your chamber pot, Caden, that lost on him after you'd left.
Yes, whatever you left in there.
Went on him. That's basically what happened. Just to fill you in after you took off. Okay, so you guys are at the gate. You notice two guards. You're approximately about 25 yards, and you're kind of standing around, debating whether this is the place or not. But you're pretty sure it is. Let's get some.
All right. So what's our play here?
Well, just kind of tell him we're looking for Artist Kimber, kind of for his safety, and these giants are after him, and they may come here for more information, just like we did.
All right, we can give that a shot. So I go ahead and approach the guards.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sirs.
They just kind of, as you approach, they give you a nod.
Is there a chance we could gain access to the manor to speak with the head of household?
Does the head of household anticipate your arrival?
Unfortunately, no.
What business do you have?
Well, it's about one of their family members, a gentleman named Artist Kimber, and it's about his safety and their safety as well.
No family member that I know of that is Artist Kimber.
Well, they might not exactly share that information. I don't think he's as upstanding as they are.
I have no earthly clue what you're talking about, friend. And
Give me just a second.
yeah, kids.
Well, there's many things you may not have a clue about. This information is important to your masters.
Roll a persuasion check, Brian.
Sorry, things are going crazy in my house.
No. With that, he looks at the other guard and then gives him a nod, and the other guard walks off. About 5 minutes later, He comes back, whispers in the other guard's ear, and then they state that the guard tells you you'll have your quick audience
Thank
this
you.
way, and the gates open, and the guards lead you into this villa. Not quite as large. I mean, it's a very nice house, but not as big as some of the ones where you walked through earlier. It's middle of the road, not the most luxurious that you've seen, but middle of the road. As you guys walk in, you see big marble columns in the foyer, and this human male, finely dressed, comes walking down the set of steps that are kind of curved and come down from the second floor. And you're greeted with a smile from him. And he states, I hear you have, you needed to speak to me, some type of business. What brings folks of yourself to my villa? And then as he's saying this, he motions to you guys to come down and sit in this like parlor area in the house.
I follow and sit in the parlor, and I ask him, do you know an artist Kimber? We're told that he's related to you.
Artist Kimber is no relation of mine.
Okay. See, here's kind of the deal. There's giants looking for him. There was frost giants. They attacked the town we were at. Nearly destroyed it. And looks for him. Looking for him.
Which town is this?
Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander.
Continue. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. So, they were looking for him, and the information we got that he was relation to you. And I'm sorry if we're mistaken about that, but we feared for this town's safety and your safety as well here in Waterdeep.
He's no kin or relation to myself, but we are acquaintances.
Okay.
Why were these giants looking?
They were looking for something, a ring of sorts. And when I say that, can I get a read on his face?
If you roll an insight check.
Okay.
Stonewalled. His facial expression does not change. A ring, you say?
Yes.
What is it you would have of me?
Well, we would like to locate Artist Kimber to kind of find out why these giants are attacking towns looking for this ring. And
You said towns, not town.
well, there's been other towns that have been attacked by giants. The ordering is just a mess right now.
What is that?
The hierarchy of giants. They're all kind of positioning for control. So things have been a mess.
Well, I do not know where Artis is. I haven't seen him for some years.
Okay. Do you know anything about the ring?
No clue which ring or what ring you speak of.
It is the Ring of Winter. We believe it's an artifact the giants wish to possess. If it's important to them, it can only mean ill.
Brian, roll a perception check.
Perception? Or persuasion?
Perception.
Perception. Oh, it was almost so good.
The rest of you guys go ahead and roll perception. Nah.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right, Jules. So you, being of magical nature, being nature-based, something quite odd strikes you with this man before you, Queequeg. And the fact is that he appears to be in his 30s, but for some reason comes across as much older than what his actual appearance gives.
I kind of want to communicate that like subtly if I can.
Sure. Who are you going to communicate it to? The rest of the group or a particular individual?
No, I'm still wearing my ridiculous noble gnome
Yep.
because I just in character I really like the idea of it. Like just kind of like puffing my chest out and being like this, kind of hoity-toity, like the exact opposite of what I really am.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just sort of like stride over really regally towards Lachlan and just kind of whisper in his ear what I know, that this guy is not all that he seems.
Okay. Yeah, he explains to you that he has no clue. He's heard of the Ring of Winter, but its association with artists and artists' whereabouts or the ring, he doesn't know. He says, "Tell me more about this ordning that you speak of."
The king of the cloud giants, King Hecaton, has gone missing and has thrown the giants into chaos. They're each scrabbling for power, trying to increase their standing. So when the ordning is affixed again, maybe they'll be higher on the rung of importance.
Interesting. And what is your role, your party's role in this matter?
We would like to preserve society, protect the realm from the chaos of these enormous beings fighting who care little for what they consider small folk. We will all be collateral damage in the game they play.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I am aware of the ordning, but I wanted to see what you guys, or yourselves, knew about it. And even though I do not know where Artis is, or any leads on himself or the ring, I think I may be of assistance. Would you wait here a moment?
Of course.
And with that, he gets up and walks out of the room. About 5 minutes later, he brings out a chest and sets it down on the table.
While he's gone, I go and kind of stealth around and whisper to everyone that this guy's like 974 years old, but he's pretending to be 30. I just make that number up.
Okay. It's actually like 30 years older.
Okay.
but yeah, you're just like,
look, well, kobolds
Yeah.
like dog years, so you
Yeah.
times it by 7. So he's
right,
like
exactly. So
970.
you were just like kind of talking out your ass a bit. However, like, yeah, he's super old. He's like ancient and cool. He comes back with this chest and sets it down on the table in the parlor. And as he reaches out to open it up, standing from the back, I need everybody to go and make a perception check. Lachlan, as he reaches out, you see a small marking on the inner part of his wrist. A very familiar symbol, that of the Harpers, as he reaches back and opens up the chest.
Oh, hey.
I think this I think this will aid you in your journey.
I say to him, I see you're part of the Harpers.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Just,
We travel-
just be bold, man. Be bold. Just say
We we travel with one as well.
No.
Oh, well. You're quite the gentleman. What do I see in the chest?
What's
Looking
in
in
the
the side of the
box?
chest, you see what appears to be a jug. You see some type of amulet. You see a
Holy Avenger.
dagger.
Eventually.
if you fight them,
Let me see what this other one is because I made this up. You see a dagger that has a greenish tint to the blade. One second, guys. Let me get my Dungeon Master's Guide open.
Yay!
Yay! I should have had this ready to go. I suck. I wrote down all the pages so I could quickly get there. And I'm hoping, this night's going to be a little slow, but I'm hoping this cool stuff will help. And I amped it up a bit. Just
Cool treasures, cool treasures.
yeah. One second. I suck.
Who's
It was a cone.
Figgy?
It was a hand cone of clarity, is what it was.
No. Ah,
Oh man, I'm logged in as. Not even logged in as me.
what? Who'd you log in as?
Theron's Wonder Emporium. So, I look like the voice of God.
Oh, oh, you're talking about Twitch.
Yeah, on Twitch.
Okay. Fuck. Suck. I should have looked up this stuff before. Can't remember and almost there. Okay. You see a set of glasses with a blue tint to the lens. You see a some type of potion, a potion,
Oh.
a set of gloves, and you see a scroll.
Wow, that's quite a bit in there.
Ooh,
I think
Good
we'll
search.
need some Arcana checks on this stuff.
well, I'm hoping he'll just tell us what all this stuff is.
You know what? I'm going to be bold and ask. Good
Do it.
sir.
Do it. Speak up.
I'm going to
Listen
speak
to
up.
you. Good sir.
Good sir. What are these items in the chest that you have bestowed upon us?
This is just a little something to aid you on your journey. First thing he holds up is a jug. He's like, "This is an alchemy jug."
Oh yeah.
That's very convenient. I am an alchemist.
Okay.
He then picks up this amulet, and he's like, and states, "This is an amulet of health."
Ooh.
I have health conveniently as well.
This here is a dagger of venom.
Ooh.
Mm. What does that do
Perfect-
exactly?
Perfect size for a gnome.
I too have venom.
My eyes light up when he pulls that dagger out. I'm still in my gnome outfit. I'm like, By golly, yo, Jove, that's a good one you've got there.
The glasses are Eyes of Charming.
Oh,
Nice.
The gloves are Gloves of Missile Snaring.
Oh, dude.
wow.
I get this.
This is some pretty
Put
cool
all
stuff.
these on- I put all these on. I don't even need the rest of the party.
And then the potion is a moderate healing potion, and then there's a scroll of Revivify.
Oh, we can, yeah.
I'll definitely need one of those with me.
So the alchemy jug. Do you guys know what
think
that
this-
does?
The scroll of Revivify should be next to somebody who stands next to Galvin a lot.
I'm just gonna reach in and take the dagger.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't fresh. You don't even use a dagger.
I will. I'm a thief.
Mhm.
You can try to dex check it with me.
I mean, if I wasn't so magic based, I would like raise a fuss about it. But whatever.
I just-
I pick up
I would just have to stab you. I wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
the glasses and looked them over, and I asked him, "What exactly do these do?"
These crystals lens fit over your eye. They have 3 charges. And while you're wearing them, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast Charm Person spell, which is going to be a DC save of 13
Mm-hmm.
on any humanoid within 30 feet of you, provided that the target besides you, they can see you, right? They need to be able to see you. The lens regained all expended charges daily at
Wow.
What's that thing called?
It's,
Eyes of Charming.
Eyes. Yeah, I was looking for glasses.
I set it back down and I lift up the amulet. And what can you tell me about this one?
That's a pretty nice one.
Oh,
It sets your
Well, let me see what-
constitution to 19.
beat me to it.
I'm on that page.
Well, it changes your constitution to 19?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really good. Now my
All right.
eyes really light up.
Can you? I'm sorry, Andy. Can you repeat them all just quickly? I just want to type them down.
I don't think Baz needs that.
Well,
since
all
he's
of-
got-
All of
The items.
So it is an alchemy jug, an amulet of health, a dagger of venom, eyes of charming, gloves of missile snaring, a moderate healing potion, and a scroll of revivify. I jazzed it up a little bit for you guys.
That's very nice of you.
With
All right, so I assume everyone can grab one item, basically. If we want to be nice about it. Otherwise, I'm just going to start losing
Technically-
shit out of it.
Technically, Kaden should get the con amulet, but I don't know her well enough yet, so I'm all about the amulet of health. Not to mention, if she dies, I can still heal her, whereas if I die, we're pretty much all fucked.
I can heal.
No, I guess not.
Quiet. Don't tell anyone, man. That's a secret. Got to keep your healer alive.
I'm a
I
decent
said-
healer
so-
these days.
So either you. So alchemy jug. What does that do? I have no idea.
The alchemy jug. All right. This is a fun one. Of course, I turned from that page. The alchemy jug can fill up with different stuff, like weird stuff. Like, it can fill up with acid, or basic poison, or beer, or honey, or mayonnaise,
What? Tomato.
or
I
oil,
don't think I have that.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I need a
Yeah.
jug of mayonnaise.
vinegar, fresh water, salt water, or wine.
But what does it do though? It
You-
just fills it. It fills itself up.
Yes, yeah, I could really, really use a condiment, and then poof, you have mayonnaise.
But you could use it for. But you could put poison on
Yeah,
there.
you can get poison. You can get 8 gallons of fresh water. So you don't have to
That's
attune
kind
to
of
it.
neat.
We can just stash that in the bag of holding.
I'm gonna be a douchebag and pick up the gloves and missile snaring out of the chest.
And you have the poison dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, now, no.
Gloves of missile snaring.
I say, old chap, you pick one or the other. You don't get both.
I say, gentlemen, this is neither the time or the place.
And with that, Roaring Horn just kind of smiles.
Yeah,
This
these are little slaves fighting over trinkets. He's probably like, these guys will be easy to manipulate.
the gloves might be good for you, Galvin.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I just put them on. I don't really care.
Well, you have to attune.
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah,
It,
but
it
it takes
works.
24 hours.
It makes it so you work like a monk, where if somebody shoots an arrow at you, you get to roll a d10 plus your dex mod. Like if they hit you with an arrow, you get to roll a d10 plus your dex mod and subtract that from the damage it deals. And if that number is higher than the damage, you get to like just snatch the arrow and throw it back at them.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And honestly, Jules, like just out of character, the only reason why I'm grabbing these is because I have 0 magic items on my guy.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm
Except for your armor
I'm not
And-
relying on magic items really.
and the scimitar you threw into the water.
Yeah.
Well, everyone got a +1, so I don't really count that.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to be rich enough to just throw away magic items. You know?
They're crazy.
Well, I can't help it.
At this point, I close
Every
the
day.
chest.
What was the
That's-
dagger?
Not before I snatch
Dagger
that
of venom.
amulet.
Dagger.
No,
think
I
the amulet-
already closed it.
Oh.
If you open it again, is there more stuff in it?
Yeah. Respawn.
Feel free to take the chest and its content.
Oh, the chest
You guys
too.
can figure that out on your travels.
Oh, that's good.
Is there
Yeah,
anything else that you need from me?
if somehow you hear anything about the ring or artists, pass the information along to the Harpers, and perhaps they can contact Caden.
He smiles. Smiles a bit. Artis is very well aware of the Harpers.
Are the Harpers aware of artists?
As they are aware of Caden.
We've been asking the wrong people where artists is.
Yeah. Where was the last place you seen him years ago?
Probably Lork, south of the High Forest.
Okay.
It's been many years ago. He's well traveled.
All right. And
He tends not to stay in one place very long.
Okay.
how long have you lived here at this manor?
Most of my life.
Which would be
Clever
Most
girl.
of my life.
what's that?
Most of my life.
I'm not trying to be rude, my friend. I was just you appear much wiser than a man of your appearance.
Harpers usually are.
Not the ones we know.
Oh, bird. Do you guys have anything else for him?
Are you aware of any giant troubles nearby?
I'm not, but they seem to be sporadic at best.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for these gifts and your time.
Good luck on your travels. And I hope this will aid some assistance.
All right, Baz, throw that in the bag of holding.
The box, or
All of this, the stuff.
I
Mm,
typed.
we can
I
div-
put the alchemy jug and the scroll in there. Figured people will take the items.
You know what's left? Scroll of Revivify.
Yeah, I put the scroll in the bag.
Okay, and then we have the missile snaring gloves, right?
Galvin's going to take them.
And
Just
then the
wear 'em.
amulet.
It helps if you have high dex for those gloves.
Yeah.
Amulet of Health would help with concentration spells. I know 3 people who use that.
I think y'all should fight for it.
To the death.
Yes.
We have the
That would be
scrolls.
very cool. And then use the scroll to revive the person that dies. That's awesome. Gladiator
Probably
match.
why it was put in there.
Find out which things take attunement.
All right. Well, let's gather up our stuff and leave the manor then.
Yeah,
and-
let's. I assume we walked outside before we.
yeah. I thank him for his
Bicker.
time.
Okay, the amulet.
Thank the GM.
Amulet requires attunement, so we can't just pass it back and forth. The glasses. God, there's so many. The dagger does not require attunement. The gloves do. Eyes of
It's
Charming
24 hours, you said, right?
to attune?
Yeah, 24 hours?
No, it's a short rest.
Oh, sure. Oh, okay.
Eyes of Charming require attunement.
Who's taking the glasses?
I don't charm people.
It'd probably go better with a bard anyway.
They look stunning.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
I assume
Huh.
the lens is actually in there.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
It's
Yeah,
a monocle.
No lens.
Okay, so you guys make your way out with your items in tow. You exit the manor. The guards open the gate for you, and you find yourself on the streets in the Noble District in front of the Roaring Horn Estate.
Look for the boat. Go to another town.
Geez. I mean, I'm not really sure where to go next. That was a flop for Artist Kimber. I mean,
Yeah.
we could go see her aunt and ask about the boat and whatnot, but I'm not sure what we really need a boat for right now.
The king of the storm giants lives in the ocean.
All right,
It's not a bad spot to go. Why don't we do that?
sounds good. I would like to see my boat.
Okay, we're looking for the ship called the Dancing Wave, and the captain is Anara Coldwater. So I suppose we make our way in the direction of water. Deep water. Water deep.
Water deep.
It's very convenient.
All right. Let's get out of this. Well, no, not necessarily. This district that we're in, these snooty people.
Yeah, these guys are dicks.
Like that stupid gnome we're traveling with.
Ugh.
I'm
It's
gonna,
not a no.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at my own outfit and clean that up as well. See if I can repeat
Sure.
whatever I did.
Yep.
If it works, I start to get a kick out of it, and I start cleaning up everybody else.
Sure. Everybody's armor, weapons, and attire is clean and pristine.
Then for fun, I try it again, and I make Galvin dirty.
What?
Because
I want to try to resist.
that's on the list.
I want to
Yep.
resist.
There's no resist. It just happens.
Yep, you're filthy now.
And then I clean them up again after I chuckle a little bit.
You need to stop that, bro.
So
This
are we
is-
gonna walk out of this district and ask for directions to like the dock area, or
Can probably smell the water and start heading that way.
all right, lead the way.
Sure.
To the.
You know,
west.
go ahead and give me a serve. Who's leading the way?
I'll do it.
Lead up.
You know that the water is to the west. And so you head west. Few moments travel. You exit the Noble District and you're back to where, it's normal size homes and there's some shops. So you're clearly out of the Noble District now.
Oh, thank God. All right, you're leading the way, Brian.
Well, I will. If I see someone who looks like a guard, I would ask them directions to the harbor.
Sure. After a few minutes, I mean, there's guards strolling around, so yeah, you find one. He says about an hour's walk west. You'll see the. I mean, it's a big city.
Yeah,
You were on the northeastern side,
yeah.
so. Yeah. So you guys travel through the city, and then you can see the water coming through there, and then yes, you are now in the dock district. A large ship port. Several docks. Ships lined up almost as far as the eye can see. This is a huge port city.
Is there like a harbor master?
I don't know.
Can I grab someone politely? Could you direct me to the harbor master, please?
You want to grab the first person that you see?
I will grab, someone who looks nice.
Sure. You reach out and you grab the first person that walks past you, and ends up being a young male, dirty blonde hair. It's kind of covered his eyes. He's currently carrying 2 sacks filled with something. They seem to be dripping from the bottom of the sack. They appear to be wet. And he looks up, kind of startled because you kind of caught him off guard when you stuck out your hand and grabbed him. He looks up at you and hair in his eyes. Yes?
Could you direct us to the harbor master, please?
Yeah, it's the big building, just 300 feet down that way. You can't miss it. Has
you.
a big sign in front with a ship wheel on the front.
Thank you.
I ask him what's in the sacks. Oi, what's in the bags?
These
Yeah, those.
clams?
Should have known.
Yeah.
All right,
Can
thank
I
you.
go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And he scurries off.
Clams. All right, let's head towards the harbor master's place.
Yeah. So after 2 minutes walk down the road that you were on, you come to a fairly large sized building. There's a sign out front with a, has the wheel for the ship. What is that? I forget. But anyway, It says it says wheelhouse dockmaster. The wheelhouse.
All right. I walk up to the entrance, the door, and give it a knock, and then walk in.
You come inside. It's currently empty. You see an old gray-haired dwarf, and it looks like he's missing half of his nose. Like one of the nostrils is like either pushed in or gone. Like when you first walk in there, he's old and crotchety. You can just tell, and he's kind of grumbling to himself, going over a bunch of different ledgers.
Okay. What's the name of the ship again?
Dancing Wave.
Ah. Excuse me, sir.
Ah,
I'm looking for the ship called the Dancing Wave.
he kind of grumbles to himself. He starts flipping through his ledger. Dancing Wave. Dancing Wave. It's not here. Should be, but it's not.
Should be as in it's missing.
Should be as it was returned. Should have returned to port, but has not.
When was it expected?
2 days ago.
Okay.
It's quite common. It may be down in the docks. It's just haven't reported. Have you seen how many ships are out there?
Right.
So usually when the ship docks, we're the last priority of a crew.
Do you know where it was coming from?
Neverwinter.
That's quite some distance. Thanks.
How far down along does it normally dock? How far down?
Anywhere it can find a place to dock. It doesn't have
Alright.
reserved. Look at all the ships out there. Are you finished? Any other questions?
The owner of this ship, where does she live? Do you know offhand? I'm full of questions today.
I have no earthly clue. The only reason I know that there's a ship by that name is from my ledger. I'm not friends with every captain that walks through the hundreds of ships out there that come in and out every day. Are you finished wasting my time?
Well, you're a friendly sort, aren't you?
I am.
That's great.
Thank you for
Well,
your
I
time.
think, thank you for your time.
Thank you for leaving.
This guy's such a.
And then you
I
see
don't-
him go right back and just head down back into his ledger.
On the way out, I do not close the door behind me.
You just hear him grumble. As you guys
Well, on
I
the
think he
one
went to
hand,
a G on his chest. I was disappointed.
on the one hand, he's actually lets you know how he feels. Unlike the red, what was the guy's name? Red suit. The guy he was really passive aggressive. The half one. This guy's pretty much up in your face that he doesn't like you.
Oh, yeah, the hotel owner,
The hotel guy, right?
red sash or whatever.
Red sash, yeah.
All right, boys. Well, lady.
I will find a comfy chair, and you guys can go boat to boat.
Not happening. That would take quite a long time.
You know, just for fun, I will go to the closest boat and ask them if they've seen the Dancing Wave or Captain Coldwater.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the first, like straight out the dock, or off of the out of the
Wheelhouse.
building and
Yeah.
the wheelhouse, and you guys beeline it to the first boat that you see. There you see like kind of a smaller sailboat. It's not impressive in size by any means. Approaching, you see a crew of maybe 5 people, and they are currently unloading goods off of the ship.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
By any chance, are you familiar with the Dancing Wave?
Dancing
It-
away.
It was
Dancing away.
headed this way from Neverwinter. It's a little late.
Yeah. The name seems familiar. Who's the captain?
Captain Coldwater, Honora.
I think I think Thunderhail knows who she is.
Thunderhail. Is that a person? Oh, another captain?
But that's a captain. Yeah, the Moon Maiden is his ship. Probably 300-400 yards down, you'll see it. It's a decent sized ship. He usually hangs out on the docks with his men.
Thank you.
But I think I can't be certain, but I think I've heard him mention that name. It's kind of a loudmouth.
Alrighty. Thank you for your time.
Thank.
All right, let's head down that way. Look for ThunderClan.
Hail.
Thunderhill, my bad. As we walk down that way, I just keep checking the names on the boats.
Sure.
Just in case if it's
Yeah,
down
you
somewhere in between.
You haven't seen anything. But after, a couple hundred feet, after a couple hundred feet, you end up seeing this larger ship that has Moon Maiden written right across the back of it. And then just across there's like a dock area, which is larger, and you see a bunch of individuals sitting around, laughing, drinking, and hanging out on the docks, playing cards, drinking, just right to the immediate right.
Excuse me, we're looking for Captain Thunderhail.
The individual looks at you and just doesn't say anything and points in that direction. To this,
I give him- What?
to this Aluskan male that's, very much looking adorned as a pirate. Very similar to what you would assume as a pirate.
I give him a nod and approach.
He kind of smiles as you walk past.
Did I notice the smile?
Mm-hmm.
Can I insight check that smile to see if he's messing with me?
Sure. The smile wasn't really messing with you, but it was almost like he anticipates something is about to happen.
Okay. So I approach the pirate-looking man.
As you approach, he's currently playing cards with a handful of additional what appears you would probably think is his crew.
Does it look like they're gambling and betting?
From this distance, yeah, maybe.
I walk up and ask who's winning.
The captain doesn't even look up to acknowledge you, and one of these other individuals tells you, in the exact words, "Fuck off."
Nice guy.
Well, that's not very kind. I put my hand on my rapier.
At that moment,
What
At
did
that
you roll
moment-
for crazy today?
Nope. No rolling for crazy tonight.
At that moment, the captain's eyes raise from his cards for the first time and tells you you best stay your blade.
Not looking for a fight, just information.
Then he snaps at you and tells you to keep your mouth shut and not to interrupt this game.
Anyone want me to do something fun? Just let me know.
Well, damn well, interrupt whatever I please. Trying to be civil here.
Who's got the jug?
I have the jug in the bag of holding.
I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding.
You want to make some pee in the jug?
Can I take out the jug?
I won't stop you.
All right, I'm gonna take out the jug and
As you pull out the jug,
Oh, Jesus.
you see 1, 2, 3, 9 to 10, not including the captain who's still just sitting there. Not looking at you now. They start to draw their blades.
I'm gonna say, who wants beer? And fill
4
the jug
gallons.
with beer.
We can do 4 gallons of beer.
At that point, the captain stands up and says, "You can take that weak shit off my dock."
Wow.
You lo-
I'm
Are
sorry.
you looking for a fight?
No, I'm
No,
looking
we're
to
looking
drink.
for the dancing wave.
I think you should have a drink. And I'm gonna
I think you should shut your mouth and go ahead and draw that blade.
Well,
I feel like this is turning into Tombstone. This is turning into Tombstone, I think.
Looks that way.
I confer with Baz. Should we just walk away at this point? Oh, the red brands.
It's been a while since I've killed anybody.
Oh,
If they have the information we need, I'm gonna get it.
well, I just hate to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah. Well, they don't seem to be nice people. You don't have to kill them all.
You don't have to kill them all. That's right.
All right,
I'm gonna. So
are we
has
doing
anyone,
this or what?
hold on. Has anyone? I'm gonna play nice rogue for once. Has anyone tried to actually use persuasion yet to try to convince him?
I don't seem to.
At that
Yeah.
point, he says, "Your sight infuriates me," and they all draw their blades in advance. I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I throw my beer first?
Yeah, they could have gotten free beer out of it. Lost your chance, buddy.
I want everyone to know that I tried to be nice,
Yeah.
and it still happened.
You were
Just
you
saying.
were well in control there.
Bullshit roll.
What happened to my
Ooh.
map?
I'm just trying to be nice. I asked for directions, but no.
Bam!
It's gonna lead to their death anyway. So
Well, we can try to make this just a friendly brawl, not like decapitate.
Well, you can flat your blade
Yeah.
in 5e whenever you want.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be my goal.
I'm having some trouble. Stand by.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to go first, so maybe we can
I just
diffuse this.
just rolled my initiative. Look at it.
You guys need to learn how to click it.
Did click,
Oh, I see.
and it's in there. It works fine. That works, right, Andy? That's
Yeah.
fine, right?
Yeah, you're good now. Yeah, that one worked. All right, let me get things right on my end.
So I got to do something on my end too. 'Cause I forgot something important.
All right. Let me roll for my bros. Let's roll 20.
Let's see. That's 7, right? Nope.
All right, Queequeg, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to diffuse this, and even if it doesn't,
Sorry.
it's still gonna work out. I want to try out one of my new level 7 toys. So that group that's right in the middle there, the captain, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 guys there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put a wall of fire all the way around them, and you can shape it any way you want. So it's gonna be basically just a square.
Okay.
And pretty much tell them, we can avoid conflict, or I can turn the flames backwards and start burning you. Your choice.
We live for conflict. And with this
Okay.
smile.
Fuck them.
With this grin.
All right, I turn the flames inward. They automatically take damage anytime they stay in the flame. I'll put the thing in the chat. 1 second.
Jules just made it serious.
Oh, my grandfather's ball sack is in chat.
Here you go, bud. Start that out. So anybody in there needs to make DC 16, or they take 32 points right off the bat. Everybody.
32?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. We have
Don't fuck with the kobold, son.
red.
So that's 32 times 1, 2 times 6. That's a lot of damage.
Dude, that's sick.
All right.
Druid.
So
yeah.
these guys actually run through the fire, and they actually end up diving in to
Smart.
the water. These two succeeded along with the captain. They take damage. So yeah, these guys kind of clear out and jump in the water. Captain takes 16 damage. Cool. Yeah, as these flames just erupt around them and start burning them, they immediately just run, dive, and jump into the water. Captain smiles back at you guys.
So that wall is a concentration thing, which means he's still in the middle. I mean, he's not taking burning damage,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if he crosses it, he's gonna get hit again.
Yeah, it's.
Can
it's
you
on.
draw where it is, Jules, so I can see where it is?
Yeah, I can if
Or
I'm
someone.
allowed.
Yeah, sure.
Which of them
Okay,
made
like
their
dying
saves
again.
and which didn't? Did
Even
they all?
if they made their saves, they bailed out.
But they took damage going through it, right?
Like that.
Thank you.
He collapsed it in on top of them, and then they bailed out. Just roll with me.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. They're out of the
Yeah,
fight.
Right.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you take damage when you start your round in it, and then if you cross it again in your next turn, you take more damage basically. So the captain never crossed. So he took the first hit, but then he moved into the center of the ring.
Green.
So he's not taking damage now, but he's surrounded by flame. It's like the Thunderdome, man. You just got to walk through the flame and go in and
Okay. Does that
beat him down.
conclude your action? Did you want to move?
No, but it's going to be problematic for anybody that wants to get him into melee because they're going to get burned.
That's why I was curious.
No, I am going to move actually. I want to just move back behind Baz because that's what I do.
Can you see my
Okay.
circle of awesome around me?
I do see your circle of awesome.
Stay in it.
I'm right behind, dude. I come up to your knee maybe, so or a little higher, so you're like a walking meat shield.
All right. So it's going to be Red's turn, and he is going to run up on Losslyn. He's going to swing with his scimitar. That's a 10.
Nice.
And the other one is going to come right here on top of you and swing with his scimitar. That's a 10. They both miss. All right, that brings us to Galvin.
Oh, look at this guy in front of me. That's really unfortunate. I'll go ahead and make an attack on blue. My character sheet back up, which I just lost. I'll go ahead, rapier with sneak attack.
That hits.
I like it.
Yeah, so you don't need to roll. Yep. So you just instantly just whack him, and he's knocked out instantly. And he's
Knocked
like
out
literally-
or dead? Like
you
dead?
knocked him out.
Oh, I knocked him out. Okay.
Yeah, so he is out. Just crumpled to the ground. You have movement and one other swing.
I see I have plenty of room to sneak by over here. I'll hang out here, and I'll take my second action. I'm gonna have a hard time being knocked out from that. Oh shit! I ran. Sorry, wrong one. Hold on.
That hits.
Right. Then the poison was 1d10 save. It's DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or take 2d10 poison damage. You become poisoned.
What's the saving?
DC 15.
Yeah, he rolled a 16, so he saves.
Cool.
All right, that brings us to Baz.
Okay, I'm gonna try to knock Red down.
Yep, he is knocked prone. You slam into him with your shield, and he just is lifted up off his feet and comes crashing down hard on the ground.
All right, then I'm gonna swing. Whoops. Talon at him.
Okay, as you bring up the blade, you see your shield bash knock this guy clean out.
Oh, he's
So,
out.
He's
So
out.
I don't have to swing at him.
Unless you wanted to.
No. Like, all right. Can I take that swing back?
Yeah, you didn't attack.
All right. Then I'm gonna run through the fire. Get up in his grill.
Okay, go ahead. What was that?
It was
Go ahead and make
Dex,
it. Yeah, Dex saving throw. 15.
Whoops. That's not advantage.
No, but you beat it anyway. It's the first roll. So,
Okay.
yeah, and you take no damage using your shield.
Oh yeah.
So
All right.
you land right up in front of this guy.
And without advantage, I take 2 swings at this guy.
One hits, the first one.
All right.
Damage. As you swing, Talon bites into his armor, and as you hit, he kind of lets out a laugh. You can tell it hurt really bad, but he seems to be enjoying this fight.
I will return the smile.
All right, so that
Brace for what
brings
comes next.
us to his turn.
Did you just walk through the wall of fire?
I ran through the wall of fire, yeah.
Gangster. Awesome. I'm a Queequeg's really impressed by that.
He is going to swing with his scimitar, and that is
A what?
a 20.
Oh, total? No.
Okay, and he's going to swing again with the scimitar. That's another 20. So he misses with. Okay, that brings us to Caden. You're muted.
Hold on.
Yep, no problem.
I got fried today at graduation practice.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, somehow my server got muted. Sorry about that. Okay, so through this whole exchange, I'm just kind of standing there with my hand on my hip, shaking my head at these grown-ass men and all their machismo.
It is very much what you think it is.
So after that, I kind of just roll my eyes and I step to the side to get a good look at the guy, and I kind of yell, "Y'all are grown men!" And with that, I magic missile him. But I'm aiming for a warning shot on the shoulder.
Okay. Go ahead. How many are you going to shoot? Just one?
I'm gonna shoot 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Or level 2, I should say.
Yeah,
Level
that's
2?
cool.
Okay,
4
12
misses.
force damage.
16.
16. Oh yeah, that hits pretty hard. He's rocked by it, and he yells back at you. He's like, "That's half the fun."
So we just whip them out and measure?
I think my magic missile is bigger than his.
Yeah. There you go. Lawson, you're up.
I don't even know what Dragonborn have down there, so.
Look.
I'm gonna cast polymorph on the captain.
Turn him into a snail so I can throw him.
What are you going to turn him into?
A trout.
Oh, so he suffers. Nice. Well
You can
done.
flop around on the deck like a fish for a while. That's fun.
Brian Baz can grab him.
Let's see, how this... Okay.
He gets to resist, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, he gets a
What is
save.
your DC save?
14.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
He succeeds.
Yeah.
He yells over at you. He's like, "Don't you be trying any of that dumb shit on me, little one."
Damn.
Fight like a man.
When I see a man, I'll fight him.
Oh!
Damn.
Come get some.
All right. That brings us to the two guys in the back. And what are they going to do? Let me see. Or after you said that, they're going to both ready their crossbows and launch them at you, Losslyn. So that is a 20.
That hits.
That's 6 points of damage, and the other one launches at you again. That's a 18.
I'll use cutting words on that one.
Okay.
All right, ladies, is that all you have as the first
What
one?
was your cutting words? Did you roll?
Oh, I gotta roll it. Yeah, hold on.
I hope you get a 1 and it still hits your ass.
Miss.
So you get hit with one bolt that like flies in your shoulder. You get the idea that it wasn't meant to. It wasn't aimed at a vital location.
Right.
Right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Queequeg.
All right, let me see what we got here. How's the captain looking?
He's pretty hurt, but for some reason it appears that go ahead and give me a perception check.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad, but he has this odd like grin on his face, like he's thoroughly enjoying getting his ass kicked.
Oh, okay. So he's like a masochist, big whips and chains dude. Okay, whatever. Well, how about the guys that are engaged with? I'm particularly concerned about the guy that's standing next to Caden. Did he take a swing?
They're knocked out. Those ones with the
Oh,
flame,
those guys are
they're
out. Okay.
unconscious. Yeah, they're out. It's just the captain and these two guys in the back.
What are those other scrubs doing back there?
Shooting crossbows at me.
Treading water.
And the ones on the side are in the water. They're out of the fight. And then these two in the back, I kind of like haphazardly launched bolts at Lawson.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm going to drop the wall, which is a free action.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to melee with the captain guy.
You got to move up there.
That's what I'm going to hit him with.
Right or left hand side?
That's good, yeah.
21 hits, roll damage.
Oh, that kind of sucked. That could have been up to like 20 points. It's fucking 5, 2, and 1.
Yeah, you hit him. And then he looks at you and smiles. Well, that's what I'm talking.
Yeah, okay. This is a really interesting guy. Actually, I'm not sure I do want to kill this guy because he's just kind of a weird guy. I think we should subdue him.
That brings us to Galvin.
Let me see.
The wall's down, if you didn't hear that.
Yeah, I can. I just want to make sure I can make it over 35. All right. I'll go ahead and take an attack with my rapier. Surprise.
That just hits.
Nice. Surprise again.
Okay, with that, you just rack him in the back, and he kind of falls over, and he raises up his hand, and he's like, all right. And he looks at the guys in the water. He's like, get the hell out of the water and get these guys some drinks.
Okay.
And he looks up at you. He looks up at you, Baz, and the three of you surrounding. He's like, "You guys are okay in my book. You know how to fight."
I offer him my hand, help him
He
up.
takes it. And with that, we're going to take a break real quick.
Okay. That'll
Okay.
work.
Anyway.
And the rest of these dudes get up out of the water. They all look kind of embarrassed a little bit, but not the captain. He just wanted to fight. That's his style. So we'll be right back.
All right.
And everybody in the stream, you didn't mute me yet, did you?
Not yet.
All right, cool. Guys in the stream, thanks for hanging out. If you like what we see, please give us a follow. This is kind of a slow part in the story, but it's about to pick up. So, yeah, if you like it, have questions, ask them in chat. The guys will answer the best they can when they see it. They're kind of focused on playing the game right now, but yeah, we appreciate you guys stopping in and showing your support.
Now you're muted.
Come on.
So who
All
has
right.
the, who has the lowest
Dragon
constitution?
Minus 14.
Mine's 15.
Are we ready? Are you guys ready?
Almost ready. What's your constitution, Greg?
It is a 3 bonus.
Oh, so it's 16, or at least. So Matt, take it,
All right.
and another 14 hit points.
Yeah, Matt needs it. If he turns me into a frog, I'm gonna stab him.
He could turn you into like a dinosaur. And then you could wreck stuff.
I'm gonna have to see what kind of limit there is on polymorph. I'm sure you can't. I'm sure actually you can turn yourself into a dragon, but you don't get the stuff with it.
No, he can only turn you into a beast.
Hey, do you have us muted?
I just unmuted it. It seems like it's going through. Hang on. If I unmute it on my computer, then we get like triple sound. Muted it? Yeah, it's working.
All right, can we play Dungeons and Dragons, guys?
Sure.
Please.
We were just socializing.
You're loot whoring. Metagaming.
Metagaming? Yeah, you guys are bad about that.
Sorry.
Or Abolus, I see.
I'm not.
All right, cool. I got us another map set up.
Yeah, don't touch the slime.
Why do I see a ton of monsters on my screen?
It says
Okay.
Queequeg and me.
Let's get back in it. For those just joining us in the stream, the party is currently at Waterdeep. They are looking for a boat called the Dancing Wave. They got word that these individuals you see on the screen now know of the boat and know of the captain. So they just got done beating down the ship crew and the captain, and now they're going to.
Yeah, you dragged him personally to the token
No, I
sheet.
didn't.
Why does he
Just
see
so
the
you know.
token sheet?
Oh, did I? Oh, I can move individual people.
Yeah, you can split the party.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know how I did it.
No, you did it.
I clicked on your. You know how I did that? Is I clicked on your picture. Oh, I just did it to you, Bass. Crap.
Yeah, I'm fighting Fomorians.
Why am I? Yeah, hold on. I just messed this all up. I didn't know I could do that because
I'm on the
I
map.
gotta be
Map.
careful. Yeah. I have to scroll.
Sorry about that. I didn't
Okay,
mean
that's
to interrupt,
interesting.
but
I didn't know. No, I didn't know it even did that. So if I click on your screen, I can drag your guys' individual cameras and drop them at different places. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
I didn't know it did that. All right.
Oh,
I didn't know the
cool.
mechanics of it. I knew it could be done.
The more you know. Okay, cool. So anyway, they put a beat down on these guys, and now they're the captain has agreed to parlay with them. So that's where we're at now. You guys just beat these guys down. The captain, was impressed with your fighting skill and, told the rest of his crew to get out of the water and get off the ground to come get you guys some chairs to sit down and have a drink with them. And that's where
I
we're
don't
at.
take this time to attune to the amulet.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can just need to be thinking about it, but yeah, nothing really special. You just need to. It'll take about an hour before it's bound to you.
Parlay.
Parlay. So
Talker guy.
All right, so
Talker guy.
talker guy. That's me. I'm the talker guy. Hi. I asked him, what the hell was that all about?
to measure your worth.
And
Nothing measures the worth of a group or a person. A good fight. Thank you for indulging me.
no problem. And how did we measure?
Better than I thought.
All right. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your game of cards, but we are looking for a ship, the Dancing Wave.
I know of it.
Okay, it hasn't returned to port as far as we know. It's been missing a.
It
couple
hasn't.
days.
I'm afraid it may never will.
Why? What happened?
We just got to port not long ago. We passed wreckage on our way in. Appeared to be the Dancing Wave. Maybe not. But it definitely looked like the ship. Unfortunately.
How far?
Thirty, 40 leagues out.
Hmm.
In the main trading lane. I'm sure other ships have saw it, but she hasn't come to port yet. May not have been her.
Any ideas
Probably.
what may have?
Treacherous things are in the sea and not as safe.
Could you,
You could
take us
check
there?
to see. Could. It's either that or you could go out to the captain's house and see if she's there.
No. Oh, the captain's house or the harbor master?
Captain
There's a
of the
captain's
Dancing
house?
Wave.
Oh, you know where she
She lives outside the city. Yeah. You can mark it on your map. It's a couple miles outside the city.
Sure.
No, I mean, I could take you to the wreckage site. I'm not sure if it'll be there, if it's totally sunk. It was pieces of debris that all we saw.
Go to the
If it was
house.
just debris, how do you know it was a ship?
I put two to two together. The ship has not returned, and I saw wreckage on the way, and I knew that she was traveling this way. She would have been in the shipping lane at the same time. I can't be for certain. It may not be her. Could probably be verified by visiting her house. It's up to you.
Could
Yeah.
could we quickly do that and come back here if we don't find her?
Absolutely.
Please.
We'll be, we're going to be in port for about a week. So it'll have to wait till then, unfortunately. But when
Is there-
hitch a ride back to Neverwinter, by all means.
Yeah, something, but never mind.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Thank you for the fight.
Anytime.
Anybody have anything else for?
Hand over your map and I'll mark the location. Just a couple miles outside of quaint little cottage out in the forest. She likes her peace and quiet.
I hand him over a map and
Sure. And he goes and marks, and it's just west of the city, a little to the north. Should be easy enough to find. Lawson looking at the map. A couple miles out.
well, I thank him for the fight. I thank him for the directions. And we'll probably be seeing you again soon.
Hope so. And I hope you
Hope we.
You cut
hope you
out.
find her.
Okay.
Oh, hope you find her. Sorry.
All right. With that, I excuse myself and start heading towards the area marked on the map.
Is it somewhere we could make it there in the same day?
Yeah, it's just a couple miles outside the main.
Okay.
So sure, you spend the next couple hours navigating to the eastern gate in Waterdeep, and you head out head out, and you're traveling towards there. You know, after a couple miles, sure enough, you get up to a spot where all like the houses on the outside kind of die down, and it's a few miles out. And following his map and the directions he wrote down, you enter the forest. You know, it's patchy. It's not thick forest, but you come across a decent sized home. And this is exactly where the directions led you to.
Awesome. So I approach the homestead and give a knock on the door.
You knock and there's no answer.
I'm gonna pick the lock and go in.
Can we
Okay,
Boy,
go
that's
ahead.
That's super forward, but all right.
It is.
Go ahead and give me a not acrobatic. There we go. Yeah. So easily, you pop the lock and the door swings open.
I'll walk in and say, "Anyone here?" No response, I'm guessing.
No response.
What do I see
However,
inside?
there's several. You see a small, like little study desk. You see a bed. It's a quaint home. I mean, it's a decent size house. There's a small little study with a assortment of papers on the desk. You see a bed, and it's all one large room. It's, you see a small kitchen area, bedroom, but rather large. There's a bunch of different documents on the main table and then on the study. You guys all go in?
I guess.
I'm gonna
So you
motion
guys-
everyone in and close the door behind everyone.
Now, can I tell by looking around
Staying outside, she said.
if it's been the area's not been like disrupted in a long time? Is there like settling of dust?
Roll a investigation.
Yeah.
You start to look around and you suddenly lose your train of thought. And your mind wanders to that alchemy jug and what all could be created within it.
I mostly think about mayonnaise.
Mostly think about mayonnaise.
Okay, thank you. That's
mean-
a lot of mayonnaise.
Take a peek at some of the documents.
A lot of it's personal correspondence back and forth. Nothing catches your eye. However, you do confirm that this is the residence that you were looking for.
I don't really want
I
to.
could fill it with butter.
Don't want to really loot the place or like sack it.
Well, she's probably dead anyway. Go ahead.
I still wouldn't
Hot sauce.
steal her stuff.
What would I do with that?
Is there anything interesting inside the house that I can steal? That looks good.
Go ahead and give me an
Perception?
investigation check. And then I need you give me the investigation check, and everybody else give me a perception check.
Including me, or am I still thinking about?
You can now, yeah. I mean, everybody, but
Aiden doesn't know what's going on.
Wonder what kind of wine I'd put in there if I.
Of course, Baz called it a 23. The one person I didn't want to know.
all right. Investigation. As you're looking around, nothing really valuable jumps immediately out after you, and why he's looking around. As Galvin's looking around, Baz, you start to hear a loud crunching noise from outside in several directions.
Hmm.
And all of
Yeah.
a sudden, and while you're in there, you hear what almost like a whistle. as something comes into the side of the house and smashes into it on the opposite side where you guys are standing, and something just crashes in and takes damn near half the house out side of the house.
Mayonnaise.
Is it a Jurassic Park dinosaur?
You guys are inside.
Funny.
Did we?
Is there a
Okay.
back entrance exit?
There's just one door, and it's at the front.
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna run out.
Yeah, I was
Run out
gonna
the
go
front
that way.
door. See what the hell's going on.
You're
You guys going out?
What'd you
muted,
say,
Jen.
Caden? I didn't hear.
I'm gonna look out a window.
Windows.
All right. Yeah. Okay. As you guys start trying to ascertain what is going on, Galvin, you jump out
Ooh. Ooh.
and you see the house surrounded by hill giants. You're about here. I'll say the rest of you guys are inside.
Which
and-
part of the house was like almost opened up?
This side here. So I'll say you guys were over here.
Don't
The-
leave me
The
outside.
left side.
Yeah. The left side. This side was damaged.
I'm not getting an
And
indicator.
Galvin ran out the front door to see several hill giants surrounding the location of the house. And let's just go ahead and
Shit.
Get this shit started.
Okay, you guys take the 3 to the south, and I'll get the 3 to the north.
Oh, there's three to the north. Oh
Yeah,
shit! I
zoom
didn't
out.
see that. Curses.
Yeah. I'm. Should I go?
Yes.
No, you're doing stuff. I'll wait.
Oh yeah, there we go.
turn it down a little bit. All right, Galvin, you run out and you just see the entire place surrounded by quite a bit of hill giants.
It's a lot of
Nice.
giants.
There's a few hundred hit points out here for us.
All right, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, you got this song?
Yeah, I've had it, dude. I've used it before.
I haven't.
Hold on,
heard
hold
it.
on, hold on. Let me clear.
I can't handle the awesome.
What song is this? Should I know?
It's
Oh,
the
it's-
song they play in Critical Role during fights.
Oh,
That's outstanding. So, like, is the left half of the house passable?
Yeah. Well, not really. Not with the debris there. You'd have to come out
Okay.
the front door.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have colors.
Let me color them up.
so hill giants throw boulders, right?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that's bad. I remember that being bad. This thought's already occurred to me.
Oh, right. Let's see. Galvin, let me add your turn because I didn't have it ready yet, and that is a 19.
And Rosada.
Oh my god.
Let's see, Caden, I got you. All right, and Queequeg, what did you roll? I don't
I'm
see you
rolling.
roll.
1 second.
The Circle of Awesome applies to deck saves. Nice.
Nice 17. All right, let me do some rolling myself here. Good. And then better.
But you guys are glad you burned those 7-level spell.
Without taking a rest.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you.
I burned 2 spells, man. I'm pissed.
Were they both
Alright.
level 7?
Yeah, man, but one was Flame Blades. Whatever. It's just the issue of burn. I mean, the combat was over when I called that damn Flame Blade up.
Yeah.
Salty dog.
All right. So, Galvin, you are up first.
What's beyond these squares? Is it plain sight or forest?
More
what
hill
do you mean?
giants.
Where you're at right now?
Damn.
You
And
want to run there?
I dashed. What is beyond? What is beyond this point? Is it open?
More
Is it
forest.
wooded?
Just more forest.
So how dense is the forest?
Sparse. Like I said, as you guys traveled there.
Sparse. Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm not hiding in the forest. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. I'll go ahead and rush this hill giant here.
It's bold. I like it.
Trying to stay. You know what? I can do whatever I want. Hold on. With 35 movement. So my goal is I want to try to stay at a range of this other hill giant here.
Okay.
Throwing boulders and shit. I'll go ahead and take an attack.
Either one hit. Roll damage on one.
Oh, that was weird. I wonder why that happened. 10 plus sneak attack. And scimitar. That should hit.
Hits.
All right.
30,
It's my action.
34 points of damage. Very nice. Yeah, you sprint out the door and you face with this, and your initial instinct is to run into the forest and hide, but then you remember that your friends are back in the house, and you turn on the closest hill giant, darting and just slashing, cutting it around the legs, doing 34 points of damage. Well done.
Thank you.
Quiet.
Queequeg.
I may just hold my action for right now. I kind of just want to see like where this goes before I start dumping like big spells.
Okay, what is the action that's going to trigger? That's something you kind of have to specify. What are you holding it for?
I'm waiting to see who gets in melee where, and then what giants are engaged, and then I'm either gonna go melee somebody or I'm gonna just start dumping
Okay.
spells on the guys.
All right. Caden, you're up. Is that too loud, the music?
I don't hear it at
no.
all.
With it. I'm gonna haste Baz.
Ooh, that changes things.
Okay. You are hasted.
Oh,
me put
that
a
is
little-
a whole new world.
Let's see. Should I put
Like
the
a-
snail on
Like
you?
Aladdin.
Yeah.
I'll put the clock.
Oh, that's good news for everyone.
All right. Baz. No. Is these top hill giants.
Ooh.
Let's see. I am going to do it like this. There is going to be a rock thrown into that house. And that's, what is your guys' average? Well, 26 would hit anybody in there. So, what I'm going to do is there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 26 would hit everybody. The rock comes in and 26 would hit you, right, Baz?
If I didn't see it, I couldn't cast shield. So yeah.
Yeah. So all you do is feel this impact into the house, and it doesn't damage one of you, but the falling debris from the house, half the damage. Will do. You each take 5 points of damage within the house as the rock smashes in onto your side and debris and the house breaks away. Each one of you, the 4 of you, take 5 points of damage. and that was red. Blue is going to do the same thing and follow up with another rock. That's a critical miss. It sails over the house, just misses it, and green is going to also throw a rock into the house, and that's an 11. Smashes and comes to the wall, catches it, and it's not as effective. So none of you take damage. All right, that brings us to Baz. Now you're up.
All right. With 60 movement, I can make it to pink. And
Welcome
they
to the
are.
fight.
These guys are huge, right?
Yeah,
No,
they
not
are.
large.
No, they're huge.
Okay. So the shield does nothing. So I will swing the talon 3 times.
Nice. Nice.
All 3 hit.
Well done, dude.
I'm gonna hold on to my smites. Need those.
Nice.
13, 12.
Nice.
Oh!
Wow.
Very nice. So that's 35, 6
30,
points of damage
36.
as you charge out
I beat
and
Galvin by
start
2.
hacking into this giant. 36 points of damage, and he is actually looking pretty bad shape.
I should have smoked.
All right, that brings us to Losslyn.
Is there a hole
Can I
in the
do
house?
a bonus action spell? It's a Shield of Faith.
Yes. Yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
Yeah.
What's that bring your AC to?
23.
Let me just write that down.
Yeah, let me mark
Is
off.
that with your haste bonus?
No, in order,
So
it's
that's
total rubble.
25.
Losslyn, it's total rubble in that house, so you'd have to step out for you guys to
Okay.
cast.
All right. So I
I mean, the house is about. I mean, with being damaged on both sides, the house is now in danger of collapsing on you guys. And I'm going to actually roll for this house. Next round, with the damages taken, to actually fall.
I can make it out the front door, correct? Just out the front
From where
door.
you're at? Yeah, you can make it out the front door.
Okay, and then I will cast Hypnotic Pattern on orange and purple.
How big of a area does it cast?
Pretty sure it's 30.
Look it up.
Yep. Throw
Look it
up in there.
Yeah, if it's 30, I'll give it to you.
Yep, 30-foot cube.
All right.
Don't.
Okay, so these guys, that's automatic. There's no save on that, right?
It should be.
No, there's
yeah,
a save on it.
wisdom.
Yeah.
And what is your DC save on that? Or it's concentration up to 1 minute, and it is 30-foot cube. What is the save?
Wisdom.
DC 14.
Wisdom is
Yeah.
14.
Mm-hmm.
The orange saves with a 19, and purple fails.
Okay.
I'm just kind of thinking I'll put the dumbed. Okay. That is your turn.
Yes. That's all I
Alright.
can do.
This first one is going to move up on to you right about here, Losslyn. And he is going to swing his great club.
Okay.
That is an 11. You duck underneath as this huge club comes and crashes the house. The house now is shaking, about to collapse, and that can finishes his turn. Purple is just standing there in a dumb stupor, and Pink is going to swing its great club at Galvin. And that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah,
Is that
that'll hit.
As this club comes down and smashes into you, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
All right. right, that's... All right, Galvin, you're up.
I wasn't pleased with that. That'll hit.
That'll hit.
Sneak attack? Or do I... Yeah, still?
Yeah, you're a swashbuckler.
I'm just making sure, because I haven't moved out of the way.
No, you're good. Okay. Roll your rapier damage and
Yeah, you
scimitar.
forgot some damage, dude.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
So that's 10, that's 19.
Did my rapier not roll? Hold on.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
20.
27. Yeah, you after getting hit by this club, you just dart back in, and with a flurry of blades, you are just gashing at whatever you can find to hit in a fury. You do 27 points of damage, and this hill giant's looking in pretty bad shape. Everybody, go ahead and roll me a perception check. 20s are real. Okay, so the majority of you start hearing this loud, what almost seems like heavy footsteps from the forest to the northwest, and out of the trees burst this frost giant, running full speed towards your guys' location.
Well, frost giants are tough.
Hi. 6 hill giants are tough, man. Where are you at?
Hill giants are just, they're moderate.
You don't,
Maybe it's a
you
good
don't know.
frost
Maybe it's
giant.
going to help us. I bet it's going to help us. That's my
Yeah,
theory.
that's what I hope.
Oh shit, there he is.
Well, tell him.
This frost giant comes up on top of this hill giant.
Oh, maybe he is gonna help us. No shit. That's awesome.
Hold on. That token.
I hope he smashes the shit out of him.
I like to smash the shit out of things.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Dun, 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 dun,
Thank you,
dun,
Greg. You see him draw his battle axe mid-run as he brings it, and he swings down at this hill giant. And he hits 26. That's a hit. That's 17 points of damage as he takes a second swing.
How many was it? 17?
And that's a natural 20. And that is 26 plus 19. Hold on, let me add up this damage. Plus 17, 7, 16.
Jeez, man. That's a good round.
That's 67 points of damage as he cuts into this this hill giant and just lets out this voracious roar. Yeah, that hill giant is stunned as this axe just bites into its body. You see blood just start pouring out of this the hill giant as the frost giant just leaps in and just takes 2 giant swings with his axe. That brings us to Queequeg.
I'm still like kind of in awe about. We saw all that happen, right?
Yeah, out the windows and through the breaks, you heard something. You quickly looked, and you just saw this frost giant just come streaming out of the middle of nowhere from the forest and just dive in, axe first, like leaping and just bringing his axe down, catching true, which was actually a natural 20 what he rolled, and the axe biting deep into this this hill giant. And then he pulls out the axe and then takes another slash, and then this hill giant is totally dazed.
Cool. Then I'm gonna work on the guys that the melee guys are fighting.
Okay, you're gonna have to leave the house if you want to cast. It's about to fall. Just to let you know.
Okay.
That would be
Well then,
very
yeah. That's house fall no good.
Just to give you guys a reminder.
Okay. I get out, and then I just want to zap that guy that
Okay, you'd
that
be
they're
right about
engaged
here.
with.
then.
Okay.
Up.
The one that is Baz is engaged with.
Call lightning. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's 19 damage.
DC 16 dex.
He fails and takes 19 damage as this lightning strike just comes down from the sky and slams into him. He explodes literally as lightning hits him.
Nice.
Just shatters in pieces, covering Baz and Galvin in just gore from this creature, and it is dead.
Even though Lawson's engaged with the other one, I just tap him on the shoulder for a second and just kind of point to the exploded Hell Giant corpse and just kind of grin at him. So he's well aware.
All right,
I roll my eyes.
Kaden, you're up, and you can see the small joists into in this cabin start to splinter and start to break, and the house is literally coming down right now.
I'm still near that window, right? Can I climb out of it? I don't know how high the house is.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, nice. Like
As
a
soon
ninja.
as you're looking and you start to dart to run out the door, and the two pillars that are keeping this house upright snap, and the house jumps down, you quickly pivot and dive out this window, breaking through the glass, rolling and standing on your feet. You are now right here.
'Cause I am badass.
Yes, you are.
Luck be a lady.
So was that like my action? Can I do anything else?
No, that was your movement. You still have movement. No, with natural 20, no, that's fine. I would say that you have 20 feet of movement left.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna put down a fireball, but I just gotta double check. There you go.
You want to put it right about here? Okay, that would hit both.
Yeah, and just miss Lawson.
Okay. Fail. Natural 1.
Wow, lucky.
You guys hear a glass break. You look over your shoulders. You see Kaden dive through the window, and she immediately comes to her feet. Fireball already prepared as she launches it. It sails between the two giants. They kind of look at each other and look back over their shoulders. This huge explosion, kicking up debris from the forest, rock, and splinters from the trees, and just large flame that covers and overlaps their back. They both take 31 points of damage, dropping Loslin's hypnotic pattern. However, taking a good bit of damage in the process.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. That was
Okay.
actually a good move. All right. They all look singed and stuff and very unhappy. That brings us to these giants up here. This one is going to move to about here and circle around the house, while the other one comes over here and flanks this other frost giant. Let's see. Red is going to attack the frost giant, and he is going to swing with his great club, and he misses. And he is going to swing a second time, and that hits, and he takes 17 points of damage, the frost giant. Blue is going to again swing at this frost giant with multi-attack on Great Club. That's a 27 that hits. That's 18 points of damage. and swing a second time, and that is a miss. He catches it with his great axe and throws the club to the side. All right, that's their turn. This one moves down, and he is going to swing at Galvin twice, both with a great club. First one's a 26.
Yeah, it'll hit.
That's 18 points of damage. Second one follows up, and that is a 17.
Misses.
Good, that was 27 points of damage.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
All right. That brings us to Baz.
I quickly turn around and look at all the bad stuff happening and go after the closest one. And I will swing 3 times.
Okay.
I'm going to have to smite if I hit.
That is a miss.
Okay.
That is a hit.
Okay.
That is a hit.
All right. It's going to be smiting. So I'll do them first. It's 18 for the one. And 11 for the other one. So 29 so far. $43 and 53.
53 points.
That's pretty sick, dude.
As you charge this hill giant that just you charge this giant that just smashed Galvin with this club. Talon glows with radiant energy as you bring it down with several slices. You can hear this hill giant just howl out in pain as your blade hits true on 2 of the 3 attacks, diving deep into its body. That brings us to Losslyn.
All right. Can I move to here, staying within?
Yep.
Okay. And then show you the direction I'm going to go with it. Just like this.
Sure.
That was a crappy roll.
DC 14 on Dex. That is a fail. And that's a fail. They both take 27 points of damage as this lightning arcs out of your hand as you kind of just yell, using your voice to amplify that magic. Flies through both of them pretty much. 27 points of damage. Very nice. They are both looking pretty beat up, but very, very pissed off. And that brings us to their turn. Orange is going to turn around and pivot and take 2 swings with his great club against you, Losslyn.
Yep.
That is a 17 to hit.
Cutting words.
Go ahead. Does that miss then with that?
Yes, that misses.
Okay, and the second swing
Not today,
Is-
Smelly.
is a 22,
That hits.
and that's 20 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, as you get smashed. You know, distracting him with the cutting words. It misses and swings he swings wide, but then follows it up with a backhand that catches you and smashes into your body. This purple's going to move up to here, and he is going to swing at Caden twice with the great
Shield.
club. That's 27 to hit.
That's not gonna work, I don't think.
That's not going to help.
Yeah, this barrier comes above you to shield you as the club. There's so much force and power through it, just instantly comes through, hitting you for 14 damage, and then he swings. His second just kind of comes around and swings at Queequeg on his second hit. and that is a 18.
I think that maybe just hits. Hold on. Yep, right on the nose, dude.
Okay, that's
So-
17 points of damage for you.
Ow.
All right, that brings us to the top of the round with Galvin.
Okay. We'll attack green again. Ooh,
That just hits.
wow, that it did.
What is that there? We got the rapier hits, the sneak attack, scimitar, so 7. 18 plus 6. $44 points of damage. Is that right? Or 30?
I have his total at 87.
34. 34 points.
I need
He's looking
just to total all that up for us.
He's looking very, very bad shape right now. As you know, again, each one of your blades finding their mark, sneaking, darting in and out of his legs, slashing wherever you can find. Blood starts to run down and is covering this whole area, with one hill giant already dead and the other one bleeding profusely from multiple different wounds inflicted by you and Baz. That brings us to the frost giant, who took a little bit of damage and seems very pissed off and intent on dispatching these two in front of him. He swings with his great axe against Red, and that is a hit, and he does 27 points of damage. And he swings again with his great axe, and that'll do it. That's 29. You see just this, you hear this grunt and this powerful swing that decapitates this giant's head that falls and rolls. And I mean, this is, huge. I mean, it's the size of a boulder. And this hill giant is now dead. And that will end his turn. Actually, he is going to kind of move right over here and block the path of this other one from coming down. That brings us to Queequeg.
I'm gonna stick with. Well, I want to get away from these guys. Number one issue. So
You could use a disengage as your action and not take a attack of opportunity. And the only one you got to
Yeah.
worry about is purple if you move correctly.
yeah, let me do that. But I can move pretty far, right? Because it's a full action.
Yeah, it's a full action. You get
So
the
let
normal
me get
movement.
like I want to try to get behind that rock.
Over here. That rock.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay. But
Because the other dude's dead, so I don't have to worry about him. So just basically, I want to disengage from, so I don't get hit by that purple guy.
and that uses your action. Yep. Okay.
That kind of
So you're-
sucks, but I mean, I still have to call lightning up. I just can't hit it this round.
Sure. All right, Caden, is that what you wanted to do?
Yes, my mouse slipped. I'm sorry.
But is that what you wanted to do?
Yes, it
Okay, that works.
is.
And where were you
So
wanting to
it's
cast it?
It's a 20-foot cube. So
You can
right
put it
around
right there
here.
in the doorway.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I'm just trying to. I don't think I'll hit Loslin.
Let's see here. You would there. You could land it maybe here,
Yeah,
right there. If you wanted to put it there, you could put it there. Okay.
yeah, that's
so
where I put it.
black tentacles. So you cast this, and out of the ground, these tentacle, like from a squid, jet black, start reaching towards these creatures and smashing into them from the ground. They both take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And that remains there as a concentration spell, correct?
Yes, it does
Baz,
for 1 minute.
you lose your haste. As you can only have one concentration spell up at a time.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's sorry. It's like I wasn't hasted. I understand now. Sorry.
Go ahead. So it's 10 on each of these. They are looking both in pretty bad shape. All right, that brings us to Baz.
I'm going to rest with my hands on my hips because the haste dropped and I can't take a turn this round.
Absolutely. All right. That's a thing too.
What is that thing?
Alright.
I didn't know about that roll. What's that roll?
So whenever haste drops, you're exhausted
Gotcha.
for a turn. Basically, you can't do anything.
You can't take an action. I think I can do a reaction. I can't move or take actions. So I could do a reaction if that pops up.
So you need a little breather.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You just pumped out like a ton of damage. Fools. So that brings us to Losslyn.
Move right here, and then I'm looking to right across here like this. So not to hit the party, but to mess these two up, and I'm gonna go with another lightning bolt.
Okay.
Ugh, worse than the first one.
Fail. And fail. So lightning, again, a second strike from you, comes streaking across these creatures. They both take 17 points of damage. Not bad. They're looking both in very bad shape at the moment. I forgot to have these guys go up here. So let me do that real quick. Or just the one. He's going to take 2 attacks against the Frost Giant up here. And that is a 25 that hits. Minus 19. And he's going to swing again. And that's a 19. And that hits. And he takes 20 points. All right. Now these guys go. 3 of them here. This hill giant's going to swing twice at Baz, who is currently. I wonder. You're not at a disadvantage. Not from being exhausted. That's a 25 to hit. That miss or no? That hits.
That hits, but I'll cast shield as a reaction.
Okay. And what does shield give you?
Another 5 AC.
And brings it to a total of
28.
Okay. And he swings again for a 10, and that misses. All right. Purple is going to swing again at Caden twice. That's a 13.
No.
And this next one is another 13. Identical rolls, like 13, 20, and then a 16 damage, 13, 20, 16 damage. The exact same roll twice. What's the odds of that?
That's crazy.
Very, very crazy odds.
All right, so you survive that, Losslyn. This one's going to attack you. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a 16. The other roll was a natural 20.
Okay, cutting words.
Okay, roll. We gotta get 1 or better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. And the second hit, that's a 24, and you take 22 big ones as the fucking club just pounds you, dude, like whack-a-mole. Are you up still?
I am. Thanks to that amulet.
I knew it.
All right. Galvin, you are up.
All right. Let's see. I'll take a shot on green again. Ooh, that's not gonna hit.
That misses.
Eight damage.
8 damage. It's looking really bad. Pretty rough shape, but it's still on its feet, barely. Alright, that brings us to our frost giant friend. Going to attack the one just above him. That is 32 point damage.
You know what? I'm gonna disengage.
I'm actually going to move that guy right there so I can see the number. And he's going to swing again. That's another 30 points of damage. So yeah, you just see this. This guy's going to work up north of the house. It's collapsed now, so you can see him, and you just see this axe just biting into this thing, and as it's screaming out. And he's already has him in really, really bad shape. All right, that brings us to Queequeg.
Call lightning on what? Who's the one that's the most beat up between the green and purple?
Looking at them, go ahead and give me a perception check. They are both equally
Banged up.
same, yeah.
I think I'm gonna hit the one next to Caden just because she's much squishier than Baz.
Okay.
So let me just.
So you
hit him
shift
with
the
call
lightning over.
Yeah, let me roll it again. Oh my god, that was terrible.
And it fails its save, and it takes 8 points of damage. Still on his feet, but looking very, very bad. All right, that brings us to Caden.
I was looking at my spells, but
Well, you still have your tentacles out. You can attack with those again. Is that how that works? It's kind of like call lightning.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot about that. Yes, I'm so gonna do that. It's brand new. I forgot.
No problem. That's why I reminded you. Green saves, orange saves with a natural 20 and 2 natural 20s. They both save. Take half damage. 5. But green is barely standing, as is they're all in bad shape down there. Oh right, that brings us to Baz.
All right. I am going to swing at green. See if he falls.
18 hits.
I'm gonna hang on to the spell slot. 14.
Yeah, you run Talon through his chest. You kind of climb up and dive the blade as high as you can. It finds root in its midsection, just in the small of the rib cage. You hear it groan out as it falls over, and it's dead.
And then I'll run down and to my other swing at purple.
Okay.
Ooh.
22 hits.
8.
You needed 7.
Oh!
You end up just spinning very quickly, almost like a whirlwind, and you cut clean through one of the legs as it falls over, and then the last of its blood pours out through its stump.
15. And I'll spend the rest of my movement to get close to him.
Okay, up here, this guy, the hill giant, is going to attack the frost giant. Great club. 1 hits for 13 points of damage. Alright. That brings us to Losslyn.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at level 2 to create some distance between them. Try to. 12.
He succeeds.
Damn it.
And he takes half damage.
6.
And he's still on his feet, just barely. Now it's his turn. And he swings. He swings at you, Lawson.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15.
Miss.
And the second one is a natural 1.
Yes.
Galvin, you are up.
All right. I will go ahead and attack green again. I'm sorry, not green. My bad. Hold on. Green disappeared on me. Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll roll out.
Does anyone else just quickly sound like Galvin's being tasered every time he keys his
Mhm.
mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just some
Really?
buzz. Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
buzz to
can
it.
I can buy you a microphone if you want.
Whatever, dude. All right.
It's been a
I just have to figure out how to turn off the little. There's that sound that makes me click to talk.
Yeah.
All right. I'll run over to here and pull out my bow and take a shot at the hill giants. All right.
Okay.
Having some problems. Sorry. Hold on.
Taser.
Oh,
How about that? Taser in the face.
Nice.
Coming around the corner, you quickly turn, loose the arrow, flies, and striking this giant in the eye. It falls over, damn near landing on Lawson. Lawson, you dive out of the way as it just barely falls and is dead. Now it's the Frost Giant's turn. And he is going to swing at this hill giant. That is a natural 20, and that puts his ass away. As you just see him run up and grab the great club in the arm and bring it down as he strikes down with that axe, splitting in this hill giant's head and rears back. He then turns his attention on the party and sprints forward, heaving with his axe in his hand. He lowers it to the ground. You are out of combat.
I pee just a little.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Get close enough to protect Losland.
I speak to him in Giant, thanking him for his help and not crushing me like a insect.
In surprising common, he states, "Speak common to me. I speak it well. What is your name?"
My name is Losland.
I'm Harshnag. I've been tracking these hill giants for quite some time.
You made quick work of the ones up top there.
What I do.
I can't begin to express our appreciation.
No need for thanks.
Where, if you don't mind me asking, why were you tracking them?
As I said, that's what I do. I'm disgusted by my kind. The evil that grows within them. I am not like the others. I am here to rid their menace and try to quell the ordning.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, we've heard of the trouble with the ordering, and we'd like to help in any way that we can.
This could be good.
What is your next objective?
At this time, I'm not exactly sure. Have you heard of the group Force Grey?
I've watched a few of their episodes.
He's part of that group. But
Okay.
just as part of it.
I quickly stopped when I realized what they were doing. But no, Baz is not aware of Force Grey.
No,
I'm a member. I'm part of a group that is looking to end the ordning, and I'm not sure what my next move is, but I think it's going to be back north, to the spine of the world.
Okay. How are you getting there?
Probably most likely on foot.
We can help with that.
I know.
We'll bring the giant into town as our
Just walk him into
Could-
the water. Team.
I could polymorph him.
That's true. You could polymorph. That's actually
After a long rest.
idea.
Well, if you have a quicker way, that'd be. But
We
why don't
could
we
get
why don't we
to-
join?
Yeah.
Why don't we join together and travel to the Eye of the Allfather and seek answers there? This
What-
is a chamber. Go ahead.
Thanks. I was going to say, what is...
You were going to ask? Yeah,
Yeah.
I beat you to it. Eye of Allfather, this. At one time, ancient giants used this location as a type of oracle. Maybe the answers we need resides there. Will you accompany me?
Yes?
I mean, we have no other leads ourselves, so
We could take you to... We could get you to Mirabar or Neverwinter, whichever you choose, within a day or two. Just much quicker than you could get there on foot.
I think this is the best course of action.
or would you be okay? I mean, I need a long rest to regain.
We could all use some rest.
But I would have to polymorph you to move through town.
I've been polymorphed before.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was okay with you. We had a run-in with some frost giants a while back at Bryn Shander. And they were searching for a ring. So I don't know if you know anything about that.
It's
called
foolish.
Ring of Winter.
I know of it, and it's their foolish attempts to vie power. They will not find Artist Kimber or the ring.
What does the Ring of Winter do?
It's
And
an
why do
ancient
people
art.
want it?
They are trying to harness its power to turn everything you see into perpetual winter. They are mistaken. The ring does not do that. And I'm not even sure that this Kimber fellow has it. Your worries to rest. My kin are desperate to grab onto any means of power that they think is necessary.
Alright, I understand. What time of day is it?
We've been going for a while.
By this time, it's late night.
That guy's badass.
Oh, wow.
Make sure the streamer can see that. Good.
Cool. Cat Frost Giant. That's what I always wanted.
My new buddy. In my mind, I rename him Droop too. So shall we set up camp for the night here?
I think we'll be fine here. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight, guys.
All right. I
What do you guys think of that fight?
That was enjoyable. I lost
I
like
liked it.
5 hit points.
Yeah, well, that's because
I burned everybody up and made them jump in the water. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. That's exactly why.
yeah. But now we're back on track with this encounter.
All right.
But
Cool.
you were supposed to introducing him somehow, but he's the
Mhm.
one that propels the main storyline. And so I figured a epic fight with a ton of hill giants, and you're like thinking, oh my god, there's 6.
Do we get
That's exactly what I
experience
thought.
for the stuff today?
Sweet.
Let's
I don't
see how much.
know
is
what our next level is. I know it's insane.
Yeah, Matt, you actually probably saved us like
1800 times 6 split 5.
probably like a play session worth of travel with that polymorph spell.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So we'll continue. We'll be out next week. However, we'll be back, and then I actually need some time to prep going into chapter 4 of this. I know a bit about it, just the beginnings, and that's why I put this together and kind of timed it out. But yeah,
But if we're out next week, then we have 2 weeks, right?
Hopefully that's it. We should be at 25 160 for total experience.
Awesome.
And the hill giants were carrying garbage. Most likely.
let me roll for some coin. Yeah, they don't carry much. I mean,
Yeah.
hill giants are kind of. You find about 25 gold between the 6 of them.
So you can buy some beer.
We have
Yeah, it
infinite beer.
wasn't very good. But yeah, so that's where we're at now, and we're gonna get back on the main storyline instead of these like side quest dealies because it's easier for me, and it was time now that you guys had hit level 7 last time. So it's time to get you back on the main storyline. Everybody in chat or in Twitch, thanks for watching tonight. It should be pretty interesting stuff coming here on out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a follow. We usually play when we get everybody together on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is the majority of the time, but now it being summer, it's a little hit and miss, and people are getting surgeries or they're out of town on vacation. So sometimes if you don't see us playing, it's because we got stuff going on, and I'm DMing. I don't want these guys to miss the story, so if we can't fit it in, we just go ahead and we'll pick it up the following week, because I don't want anybody to miss out. So next Thursday we'll be out. So every Tuesday and Thursday, and we're going to be out next Tuesday too. So we're not going to be playing at all next week.
Unless you do a one shot, you get someone to stream it.
And we may end up doing a one shot with the rest of the guys if they want to play Wednesday and you're out, Brian. So we may do the same thing. So usually we try to get everybody together, and if it's not the main storyline, we'll just do a dungeon crawl or something. But if you liked what you saw, please give us a follow, support the stream. We enjoy having you guys watch, and we appreciate it. It was pretty fun tonight. I'm glad to kind of be back on track, but a lot of this was custom, and
Yes.
Well
it
done,
was
man.
weird. It was weird with these storylines that you got from Bryn Shander, because they don't lead anywhere. It's like the Ring of Winter. I mean,
Like dead end quest.
yes, pretty much. It leads you into something else,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's interesting.
and then the same like with the boat.
My boat.
It's just to get you to start like looking and exploring, and then you get dead ends. You're like, what do I do? And then Harshnag comes in, and
The SS Droop.
but we did have some fun going into the Underdark, and then you did get the teleportation.
Yeah. So that's pretty sweet.
But yeah,
Hey,
that was
Jules.
really well done, guys, with you fighting those. I mean, he took out 2, but you guys handled 4 by yourself, and it's more than what you.
Well, the casters just about took out purple and orange just with
Yeah, but-
AOEs. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Good stuff.
Hey, Jules, do you want that dagger?
Maybe. I'm not even actually sure druids can use daggers or not. I think they're simple
I think it has to
weapons,
be
right?
wood based. It has
It's
to
a
be wood.
No, that's armor. It's
Simple-
just if
simple
it's a
weapon.
simple.
Oh yeah,
Anyone can use
Simple
a
weapon.
dagger. I don't think there's a single
Yes,
class.
I probably do want it because I don't go
I mean,
in
I
melee
have a
often,
scimitar. I'm gonna wait. I'll probably just wait for something better. To be honest with you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a size issue too. I mean, I'm a kobold, so that dagger's like a freaking longsword to me. No.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and just take it, dude. So you can
All
use
right.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really limited in because of my size issue.
That
What do
one
you guys
doesn't
want
take
to
it
do
too
with
much.
so that was pretty fun bringing the frost giant in. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I had a feeling he was gonna be friendly. I don't know why.
Yeah. Because they usually hate each other anyway. But yeah, this is actually a good one.
What do you guys want to do with the glasses?
No, those are your glasses.
Yeah, you keep the
All
glasses, dude. I mean, this custom loot. Then I was like, okay, this person could use this, and then it's like, oh, I mean, that's saving you. I mean, that's your deal.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I just
when you're cool, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day.
don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, give me all the stuff.
So you're gonna reverse psychology us.
Yes. Don't give me anything, but give it all. All right.
I'm
cool.
happy. I'm happy with my gloves of missile snaring. Although, how's it going to work in combat? I guess I can't use it in combat. So I'm starting to think about that. Dual wielding.
I don't know if you need a free hand or
Dual
not.
wheel. Yeah, you probably need a free hand to do it. Yeah,
That's
I think. I mean, you wouldn't have time to sheathe your blade and then reach up.
I might have to give this up too. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I can use it. I'm staying if I'm dual wielding. That's fine. Does anyone else need a missile snaring?
Yeah, send them over. I mean, I use a shield, but I don't use it all the time. I mean, if anyone needs you have to have a free hand. I mean, I
but
don't know who.
it doesn't say that.
But it's no big.
We
I'll
can't-
pick up a magic item somewhere else that's.
There's a lot of loot in here, guys. I mean, like literally, there's 12 chapters, and we are on 4. So we
Sweet.
just started 4. Like, just the tip. Into 4.
Nice.
So-
All right, so I'll send. If no one does, anyone else want them to Jules, or I don't know if anyone else need them. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't mind having them, but I'm not super pressed either.
Yeah, and you know what? You're right. It probably should go to a caster because you're going to get.
Yeah, you're gonna
That's
get hit with
probably.
missile weapons way more than melee weapons.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll hand them to
Anyway.
Jules for now. Go ahead and take them, dude, and I'll
Yeah, I'll look into it.
go. And you
Look at
guys,
this. We finished on time tonight and everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Say
watching.
goodbye. Bye.